Hello everyone, welcome for this new episode of the ESO News. Today we are going to speak about the new DLC, Thieves Guild, that is going to be released very soon. Zenimax have shared with us plenty of news regarding this during those last 2 weeks, and we have a lot of things to discuss today. The Thieves Guild DLC is the third DLC being published by Zenimax. It will be released the 7th March 2016 for PC and Mac, the 22 March for Xbox One and the 23 March for PlayStation 4. It costs 2000 Kron and is available for every ESO Plus member. And there is also a collector edition for 4000 Kron that include a Hammerfell camel mount and a Kindle Spit dragon frog, that's a pet, and 5 experience scroll. This DLC includes a new zone situated in the south of Hammerfell called Husbane, and the main city is Abbas Landing, of course. This zone will be smaller than Orsini, so do not expect as much landscape to explore, but there will be enough to adventure. There is also a new trial situated in Reaper's Marsh called the Maw of Lorcage. It's a trial for 12 persons with a normal and a veteran mode. You will also find 2 new world bosses and 2 new delves to explore. The story quests will invite you to help the Thieves Guild to vanquish their opponent, the Iron Wheel, a band of mercenaries that works against them. A series of daily quests that you can accomplish every day, including some repeatable quests that will bring you all over Tamriel. New loot, new set item, new motifs, and of course new item that you can purchase in the Crown store. And something completely new, the assistant. I'm going to talk more about that. But with every DLC come a free patch, so available for everyone. You just download it the day of the release of the DLC and you do not need to pay anything to get it. It includes some improvement for the game and new feature. For example, the group finder. Now you can group with your friends and your guildies across Alliance and make groups and go visit some dungeon together. Every veteran player will have access to all veteran zones in the order they want. So once you reach veteran 1, you unlock Cadwell Silver and Cadwell Gold. In addition, if you complete Cadwell Silver, you will earn the new crafting motif Soul Shriven. Scrolling combat text, 64-bit client for Mac and PC, and for Mac it will improve greatly the game, including some new features like the facial animation that were available for PC since a very long time. A lot of improvements are brought to Cyrodiil, a new campaign without champion points, and merchants that will sell you some random items every week, items that you can usually find in dungeon. A lot of improvement for the combat prioritization of the animation. For example, it will not remove the animation cancellation but should show more clearly what the player is doing. Combat and gameplay balance like usual, and 6 new motifs. This is enormous, it's crazy. The 3 Alliance motifs found in chests in Cyrodiil and Imperial City, so I guess if you're a Daggerfall Covenant guy, you will not find Almery Dominion motif in the chest. Or maybe you will, I don't know. It has not been specified. Malakat that you can find in the Orsini Daily World Boss quest, and Trinimag that you can find in the Orsini Delve quest, which is a great idea because it will bring back some players to do the Orsini content even if there is a new DLC out, so Orsini should not be deserted just yet. Let's speak of the settings of the Thieves Guild DLC. Abbas Landing is a free city, not affiliated to any faction. So it's the ideal place for pirates to be, criminals to hide, and merchant lords to govern. Also the best place for the Thieves Guild to flourish, and it's what they did for years. But then a mysterious band of mercenaries, the Iron Wheel, came in and destroy them. So, as a player, you are invited to help the Thief Guild to rebuild and to fight against the Iron Will. And more you will progress in the quest, more you will see the Thief Guild rebuilding. So, instead of rebuilding Orsini, this time we will rebuild the Thief Guild, and we will see our progress and our action having consequences. The outskirts of the city is a desertic and tropical landscape, inspired by the Australian desert where everything wants to kill you. You will find world bosses and 2 delves. One of those delves have been shown on the show ESO Live, and it's an old red guard tomb, very mysterious and beautiful, very rich with a lot of treasure. It's very interesting. It seems like the theme of this DLC is a bit inspired by the Arabian Nights, so it has this little touch of Arabian tale. It's very beautiful, mysterious and magic. When you have a storyline, you also have quests, obviously, and apparently according to the developers you can do those quests in different ways, so you do not have just one straightforward answer for every problem. You can choose. Once you reach some certain rank in the Thief Guild, you will also unlock a series of daily quests, and there's 3 different kinds of daily quests. First of all, you have the reacquisition quest. They work exactly like in Orsini. They send you in delves or killing some world bosses, and you can share them with your friends once a day. Then you have the guild job. That's actually repeatable quests. You can do them as much as you want, and they send you to do some thief job. It can be pickpocketing someone, unlocking a special chest somewhere, doing some stuff like that, and it will only send you where you can go. So it will check the DLC that are available to you and your level. So no problem. If you're level 20, you will not be sent in Cold Harbor. And the last one is very interesting. It's the Guildhast, and it's something completely special and different. It's a totally new gameplay. It's a dungeon with a timer and with optional objectives. The shortest time you take, the more optional objective you do, the better the reward. But just to finish the dungeon will ensure that you have something in the end. But what are those dungeons? Because there is no monster and no bosses to kill. It's a dungeon with obstacles, with traps, with NPC to avoid or maybe to kill. There's plenty of different ways. It's promoting a completely new gameplay. And you have the environment that you can use at your advantage to hide yourself, etc, etc. It seems very interesting. There is different one, and you will receive one random every day. The reward to succeed those Guildhast can include some set item and some bounty parchment that remove completely the bounty that you have on your head if you have one. So quite interesting. While participating to the Thief Guild, you unlock a skill line of passive that are exclusives. They are different from the legitimate, and they are not useful at all in combat. So if you only fight in PvP and in PvE, this skill line will not be particularly interesting for you. It's just to be a better thief. For example, Finder Keeper, unlock Thief Guild chests all over Tamriel, Swiftly Forgotten, clear bounty and hit quicker, Haggling, more money from fans, Clemency, sweet talk with the guard to avoid to be cuffed or to have to pay your bounty, Timely Escape, it allows NPC to show you a secret way to go back to the Outlaw Refuge, and a Veil of Shadow that increase your detection from the guards. A new thing is starting with Thief Guild is the Assistant. What is the Assistant? It's basically replace your pet, it's a companion and it will serve a purpose. The 3 first assistants are a smuggler, which is a fence that only you can see, so you can sell to the smuggler all your stolen material. It will cost a little bit more than a fence in an outlaw refuge, but it can be convenient. And later on there will be the possibility to unlock the banker that everyone can use, or the vendor that everyone can use, and you can use them in dungeon. You need to unlock the companion during a quest, and it will replace your pet if you choose to do so. So you cannot have a companion and a pet in the same time. Another very cool thing is the Mementos tab in the collectible tab, where will be placed all your trophy. So those trophies that are very fun to use but take a lot of space, up they go there, and if you have deleted them, you will have them back. The Temple of the Seven Riddle, known today as the Maw of Lorcash, is a Khajiit temple situated in Reaper's Marsh. It's the place where the Twilight Cantor, some monks of a certain discipline, are gathering to sing for the moon. But there are also exorcists specialized in the Dramatra. The Dramatra comes from the Dark Moon, and they have invaded the temple. And the monks cannot fight their power, they are very powerful, so they ask the help of the players. That's the setting of this new 12-man trio that have a veteran mode and a normal mode. Let's speak of the normal mode first. It unlocks at level 10, it's scaled to the group leader, and it contains some interesting loots that are blue set items, including some old loots that you will be happy. The Hircine Veneer, Ebon Armory and Worm's Raiment. The last boss also drop one item of the new set. The difficulty of the normal mode is on par with normal Maelstrom Arena or normal Dragonstar Arena. It allows the players to discover the story, to discover the encounters, to discover the place, and to enjoy the experience while not having to face such a difficult challenge. The veteran mod, however, is a lot harder, and the hard mode's last boss is apparently insane. It's a fight that can last 10 to 15 minutes. The veteran mode unlock at level veteran 1, it's scaled also to the group leader, and the loot will almost be exclusively the new set items. And what is the new set items? It's very interesting because it has a 3 pieces bonus, which is 5% damage on every boss of the game, including Maelstrom Arena or any dungeon in the game. And the 5 pieces of set offer a bonus, which is a personal buff that unlock by the use of a synergy. The weekly rewards to complete trials have been updated to include those new set items, so the people that do not own the DLC will still have a chance to get one of those items once a week too. Let's see what we can expect in the Crown store for the month of February. And we will start immediately by another Red Guard outfit, this Song of the Night Ensemble, ideal outfit if you want to attend one of those rich parties organized by the Merchant Lord of Abbas Landing. So get ready, get one of those. It will be appropriate. It will be available the February 4th. We have 2 pets, which is the Psychic Domino Pig and the Fiendrot, also available starting the February 4th. And then in limited edition we have the Black Bear Mount and the Black Bear Cup, and it will be available from the February 18th to the February 22. This week I would like to speak to you about Alith Guild. It's a European guild playing on the Ebonheart Pact. They are familial, cozy, casual and very nice, very friendly, but I do not want to promote their guild. Actually, I would like to promote their podcast. Every month or so they are publishing a 1 hour long podcast. I've already done 9 podcasts. I've been a guest once and it has been a very pleasant experience, and I want to talk about them and promote them because it's the only European podcast. Every other podcast for the Elder Scrolls Online, may it be Elder Scrolls of the Record or Tales of Tamriel or We Are ESO, they are all American. I think it's nice to promote a European podcast because the perspective will be different, the experience on the European mega server is different. We have different countries together, we have the language barriers, all that kind of issue that North American players do not know, and the European community is a little bit different than the North American community. So it's interesting to see the game through another perspective. So I really recommend to have a look. They have very interesting discussion. We feel that those persons are passionate by the game, they enjoy to speak about it, and the podcast is really well presented, well edited. The images are very clean, it's very neat. So a big shout out for all members of the Alith Guild. Hello guys. And voila, it's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed those news. Do not hesitate to share your feedback with me. You can follow me on Twitter to have reaction and short news. And watch all my other videos also, of course. I wish you to spend a great time, and I will see you maybe on the PTS server. They are opening soon. Take care everyone. Bye bye.